The English Club Podcast, helping you speak English with confidence. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the English Club Podcast, where we learn English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Jack.
Hey, lovely people. I'm happy you're here because today's topic is something I personally lost a battle with this morning.
Oh, we're starting with a confession. I love confessions.
So I stood in front of my kitchen for, Jack, I am not joking, 11 minutes trying to decide what to have for breakfast.
11 minutes for breakfast.
11 minutes. There were 3 options. 3! And my brain treated it like a life-changing event.
So today's topic walked right up to your front door.
It knocked politely and made itself at home.
Today we're talking about overthinking, or as I like to call it, why does my brain turn a tiny choice into a courtroom drama?
That is exactly it. A small decision comes along and suddenly you're thinking and rethinking and thinking again.
Yes, your brain calls a meeting, the whole committee shows up.
The committee, I love that. And the committee never agrees on anything.
Never. And we're not talking about big decisions today, like moving to a new city or changing your job.
No, we're talking about the small ones. Which shirt, which line at the shop, which message to send, what to order.
The little choices that should take 5 seconds and somehow take 5 years.
Exactly. So let's make this useful and fun. Jack, be honest, when did you last overthink something tiny?
Okay, last week I was buying a coffee, just a coffee, and the menu had like 20 options.
Uh-oh.
And I stood there reading every single one twice while a line formed behind me.
Classic.
And when it was finally my turn, I panicked and ordered the same thing I always order.
So you read the whole menu for nothing?
For nothing. I really overthought it.
There it is. Overthink it. That means you think too much about something simple. You make it bigger in your head than it really is.
Right. I overthought a coffee. A coffee, Olivia.
And honestly, I do the same thing. I'll write a short message to a friend and then I'll read it 10 times before sending it.
10 times for a message?
Does this sound weird? Is the tone okay? Should I add a smiley? Should I remove the smiley?
The smiley question has ended friendships.
And then after I send it, I start to second guess myself.
Ooh, second guess. Say more.
To second guess yourself means to doubt a choice you already made. You decided, but then you keep wondering if it was right.
So I could say I sent the message, but then I second guessed myself all afternoon.
Exactly. You already did the thing, but your brain won't let it rest.
That's me with almost everything. I buy something, then I second guess it. I choose a movie, then I second guess it.
Maybe this happens to you too. You're listening right now, and you know that feeling. You made a small choice, and then your mind kept poking at it.
Poking is the perfect word. My brain pokes me at night. Hey, remember that thing you said in 2019?
Why does it always come back at night?
Because that's when the committee has free time.
Okay, so here's what I notice. The hardest part isn't choosing wrong. It's the time spent deciding.
Yes, the deciding takes longer than the thing itself.
Like when I'm picking a restaurant. I'll look at one, then another, then back to the first one.
You go back and forth.
Exactly. Go back and forth. That means you keep changing your mind between 2 or more options. First you want this, then you want that, then back again.
My phone shopping is pure going back and forth. Add to cart, remove from cart, add to cart, close the app, open the app.
And in the end,
I buy nothing and feel tired.
that's the funny part. Overthinking can be exhausting even when you don't do anything.
It's the only workout where you sit still and still feel drained.
And sometimes I just get stuck. I can't pick either one. I'm completely on the fence.
On the fence, that's a good one.
When you're on the fence, you're stuck between 2 choices and you can't decide. You're not on this side, you're not on that side, you're sitting right on top.
So I could say I'm on the fence about going to the party tonight.
Perfect. Part of you wants to go, part of you wants to stay home in comfortable clothes.
The comfortable clothes always make a strong argument.
They really do. But here's the thing. Staying on the fence too long has a cost.
What do you mean?
Well, while you go back and forth, you're not enjoying anything. You're not at the party, but you're not relaxing at home either. You're just stuck in the middle, worrying.
Oh, so the fence is actually the worst seat in the house.
Exactly. The fence feels safe, but it's uncomfortable.
That's surprisingly deep for a fence.
I have many thoughts about fences now.
Okay, but Olivia, can I ask the real question? Why do we do this? Why 11 minutes for breakfast?
That's the heart of it. I think, underneath, we're a little afraid of choosing wrong.
Even with small things?
Even with small things, the brain treats a tiny choice like a big one, just in case.
That makes sense, actually. It feels like every choice is a test.
And nobody wants to fail the test, so we think and think, hoping to find the perfect answer.
But there usually isn't a perfect answer for breakfast.
There isn't, and that's hard to accept sometimes. It's a very human feeling, wanting to be sure before you act.
That makes sense. Many people feel that. I definitely do.
So one thing that helps me is to ask, will this matter in a week?
Oh, that's a good question.
If the answer is no, then I try to just trust my gut.
Trust your gut. I know this one, but explain it for everyone.
To trust your gut means to follow your instinct, that first feeling you have before you start overthinking.
So instead of asking the committee, I just go with my first answer.
Exactly. Your gut usually knows. It's the overthinking that confuses things.
That's true. My first choice is often the one I come back to anyway.
Right? After all that going back and forth, you end up where you started.
So I wasted 20 minutes to agree with myself.
And you can save that time by trusting your gut sooner.
I like that. Trust the gut, skip the meeting.
Skip the meeting. The committee will be fine.
They'll be upset, but they'll survive.
Here's the idea I keep coming back to, and I think it's the biggest one. Most small decisions can be changed later.
Wait, say that again.
Most small choices are not final. If you order the wrong dish, you can order something else next time. If you take the wrong bus, you get off and try again.
Huh, so the choice isn't a locked door.
It's more like a door you can open again. And once I remember that, it gets so much easier to just decide and let it go.
Let it go. Lovely phrase.
To let it go means to stop worrying about something. You made your choice, and you let your mind move on.
So after I order my coffee, I let it go. I don't sit there thinking, should I have picked the other one?
Exactly. You drink the coffee, you enjoy it. You don't drink regret with it.
Regret-flavored coffee. Not on the menu, but I've ordered it many times.
We all have. And maybe you're listening and thinking, but what if I really do choose wrong?
Yeah, what about that?
Then you learn something, and you choose differently next time. That's not failing, that's just living.
That actually takes the pressure off.
It does. When the choice is small, let it be small. Decide and let it go.
My committee is reading this and looking nervous.
Good. Let them be nervous. Okay, Jack, before the word tour, let's do a quick natural English upgrade.
Yes, this is where plain English puts on nicer clothes.
Basic English, I thought about it too much. More natural, I overthought it.
Basic English, I doubted my choice. More natural, I second-guessed myself.
Basic English, I kept changing my mind. More natural, I kept going back and forth.
Basic English, I couldn't decide. More natural, I was on the fence.
Basic English, I followed my feeling. More natural, I trusted my gut.
Basic English, I stopped worrying about it. More natural, I let it go.
Same meaning, better English.
Now let's put these phrases together before we second-guess them.
The plan. Let's give people a simple plan. Something real, not a perfect system.
Step 1. Ask, will this matter in a week? If no, decide fast.
Step 2. Notice when you're going back and forth and gently stop.
Step 3. Trust your gut. Go with your first honest answer.
Step 4. Remember, most choices can be changed later.
Step 5. Decide and let it go. No regret-flavored coffee.
Can I try a summary, Jack?
Please.
I used to overthink everything and second-guess myself for hours. I'd go back and forth and sit on the fence forever. Now I try to trust my gut, decide faster, and let it go.
That was excellent. My turn. I get on the fence about tiny things and go back and forth until I'm tired. So now I'm trying to overthink less, trust my gut, and let small choices stay small.
Beautiful. And hey, if you're enjoying this, please like the video, subscribe to the English Club podcast, and write one sentence in the comments. You can write, I want to stop second-guessing myself, or I'm learning to trust my gut. Keep it simple. The goal is practice, not perfection. The word tour. Now it's time for the word tour, where we take the most useful phrases from today and practice them slowly. Our first phrase is overthink it.
Overthink it. Overthink it. To overthink it means to think too much about something simple. Maybe you read a short message many times before sending. You could say, I overthought that message. Or maybe a small choice took forever. Then you could say, I really overthought it. And if you want to catch yourself, you can say, I need to stop overthinking everything.
Our next phrase is second guess yourself.
Second guess. Second guess. Second guess. To second guess yourself means to doubt a choice you already made. Maybe you picked something and then kept wondering. You could say, I chose it, but then I second guessed myself. Or about a habit, you could say, I second guess myself too much. And to reassure yourself, you can say, I'm trying not to second guess every decision.
Lovely. Our next phrase is go back and forth.
Go back and forth. Go back and forth. This means you keep changing your mind between options. Maybe you can't pick a place to eat. You could say, I went back and forth for an hour. Or while shopping, I keep going back and forth. And about a plan, stop going back and forth and just choose.
Our next phrase is on the fence.
On the fence. On the fence. On the fence. On the fence means you're stuck between two choices and can't decide. Maybe you're unsure about an invitation. You could say, I'm on the fence about the trip. Or, I was on the fence all week. And to ask a friend, are you on the fence about it too?
Our next phrase is trust your gut.
Trust your gut. Trust your gut. To trust your gut means to follow your instinct, your first feeling. You could say, I trusted my gut and chose quickly. Or, my gut said yes, so I went. And as advice, sometimes you just have to trust your gut.
And our final phrase is let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. To let it go means to stop worrying about something. After a choice, you could say, I made my decision and let it go. Or, I'm learning to let small things go. And to comfort a friend, it's done now, let it go.
Now, let's put them together. Listen, I used to overthink everything and second guess myself. I'd go back and forth and sit on the fence forever. Now I try to trust my gut, decide faster, and let it go.
One answer, all 6 phrases. Now it's your turn. Try a sentence with, I want to stop second guessing, or I'm learning to trust my gut. And tell us in the comments, what tiny thing do you overthink the most? Keep it simple. The goal is practice, not perfection.
Outro. If this episode helped you, please like the video, subscribe to the English Club podcast, and share it with a friend who's learning English. Thank you for spending this time with us. Keep listening, keep practicing, and keep turning your real life into real English. We'll see you next time. Take care of your English and take care of your heart. This is Olivia.
This is Jack, and you've been listening to the English Club podcast. Bye.